Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's having a great day today. It's great to see you all. Welcome. Today, we're going to play some Paleo Pines. I'm very excited for it. But yeah, welcome on in, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Um, yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say today. Yeah, I don't really. Oh, I do have one announcement actually. But I'll wait to see if I'll wait for my announcement. I'll wait on it. I mean, it's already on Twitter and stuff, but whatever. I have an adoptable sale going on. This is the announcement. I'm having a sale on adoptables right now. You can use the code WOW25 on my Ko-fi for 25% off any adoptable until September. Yippee! Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Yeah, we're gonna do some Paleo Pines today. I've played it, a little bit on my own, off of stream, but we're gonna start a new game on stream today. I'm very excited. I really liked what I played of this game in the past. Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to gaming dinos. Hi, Rosie. Welcome on in, friend. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're playing the dinosaur game today. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you for the streak, Rosie. Congrats on the 5 stream streak. Enjoy those channel points. Hello, hello. Um, yeah, I don't have a lot to say today, so almost a whole week. Yeah, yeah. I think we'll just get into the game. So let me just switch scenes real quick. I didn't realize you could hear that. Oops, it's fine. Sorry, I spaced out. Okay, here we are. Sounds like a cat. That's silly. Oh, let me pause my music. Where's the music? I think this is where I had it before. I don't know. There used to be music playing, but apparently not anymore. Wow. Wow. Wowdy Dano, welcome on in, friend. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Good to see you. I know the dinosaurs are adorable. I love them. Sorry, I just had to check something. Okay. We're gonna do a new game. Oh! Welcome to Paleo Pines, a peaceful island full of dinosaurs. Let's create your character. Yeah. Okay. Let's go with this one. I'm really pasty. Sorry. Flashbang. Eyes. Green. Ooh. I like this green. The mic is crunchy? Oh, hold on. I thought I fixed this problem right before stream. Hold on, let me talk and test it. I think it might just be you. Because it sounds fine on my end. I mean, like, aside from the normal crunchiness. Yeah, sorry, Rosie. Hair. Blue. I like this color. If it's normally crunched, that's okay. Yeah, I'm working on replacing it. I just, yeah. Yeah. Expensive. Yeah, it's normally crunchy, but sometimes it's like crunchier than usual. So, but thank you for letting me know. Alright, what haircut or hairstyle do I want? I don't really vibe with any of these. That one's okay. A bun? That's not bad. Yippee! Let's go with this one. Shirt. Oh, I like this sweater. I think that's what I picked in my other playthrough. Let's go for the plaid shirt. And I like the jorts. Oh, I fucked with the strawberry shorts heavily. Okay, I like the strawberry shorts, so I'm gonna change my shirt. Fashion. Oh, we could do overalls too, that would be cute. No, I like the strawberry shorts. And the blue shirt. Oops. Okay, and shoes. I don't really like the purple ones. These boots are okay. We got little pink things. That's not very practical for farming. Let's go with Yippee! 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 We'll go with these ones. Yippee! Matcha. Let's go. Egg. Baby. Oh, so cute. Oh, little baby. Big baby. Very big baby. Oh my god, it's so loud. I'm sorry. Oh. Cuteness, aggression, must squeeze dino. Yes. I need to turn. Oh, that was cute. I need to turn the fucking volume down. Oh my god. Of course, now it's quiet. What was that little spin? We're here, Paleo Pines. Oh, lucky. It's exactly how I imagined it. Well, maybe not exactly. I mean, it's a little run down, but you're right. We'll definitely make it work. Okay, I need to adjust the volume real bad. Okay. Now let me adjust it for you guys. That should be good. Better, at least. Whew, today was long, but we made it. Well done, Lucky. I know, this game is so cute. Here, let me grab you a treat. You must be hungry. Oh, my big head is blocking it. That's fine. I got a carrot. Here, take the carrot. Oh. Yippee! Sorry, girl, that was the last one. Well, I didn't eat them all. I love her noises. Oh, gone. What have you found, Lucky? I love the dino. Her name is Lucky. She's so cute. I think they actually sell a plush of her and I need it. Aw, it looks cozy, just like your old sleeping patch. Look, there's even a dreamstone. Need? Yeah, I think it's a makeshift plushie. I'm not sure though. But yeah, it's really cute. Alright, I gotta go to sleep. Good night, Lucky. Let me pet you. Aw, good girl. Good girl, Lucky. Let me just cruise over here. Uh-oh, something's fallen in front of the ladder. Maybe Lucky can help. Okay. I run so fast. Sorry, Lucky. I know you're tired, but I need your help so I can sleep too. It'll be quick, I promise. Oh, hold. Whee! Did it. Told you it would be quick. And I go put her back. Good night, Lucky. For real this time. Good night, baby. I love you. Yeah, we'll save. And go bed. Good night. Oh. Cute. Morning, Lucky. Now about breakfast. Yeah, we don't have any food. Well, hello, Oh, I didn't have time to read that. Oh, wagging. I know. See, Owen, sometimes you just gotta follow the tracks and see where they take you. Oh, my gums and tongues. Mary, are you seeing this? I see it, but I swear my blinkers are messing with me. Is that a real parasaurolophus? Oh god. Parasaurolophus? Parasaurolophus? Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus. Her name is Lucky. I can't read. Lucky looks like she would have one brain cell and the rest floof. Yeah, you're so right. What a beauty she is. See, I told you it was worth the rush. When I first spotted the tracks, I was so tempted to race after them, but no, I said to myself, Mary, you can't chase these without Owen, even if it takes him an hour to gather up all his things. Haha, it wasn't an hour. No, you're right. More like 2. Preparedness is important. OBS, what are you doing? Okay, we're good. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you and your Parasaurolophus. I can't say that word. You know, we haven't seen one since... Actually, we've never seen one. Never? Uh-oh, I hope you didn't come to Paleo Pines looking for herds of... God, don't make me say this. Already getting sibling fighting? Yeah. Parasaurolophuses galloping through the hills. Now, hold on. They're definitely around, right? At least we think they are. Mary, you've seen tracks? Well, sure, but that's all I've ever seen. They show up from time to time, so they must be around here somewhere. Imagine, a real Parasaurolophus living right here in Viridian Valley. Wait, you are planning on moving in, aren't you? Yes. Yeehaw, new neighbors. Matcha knows scientific names. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. Oh, when you bring anything with you that could stand for an impromptu housewarming gift? Oh, well, I only had time to pack for what I thought was a spur-of-the-moment field study. So, like, 3 of everything and enough clothes for a month? Ah, I happen to have just the thing. Really, Owen? One of your journals? Yes, just so happens I brought 2 blank ones, in case we discovered something remarkable, and we did. True. Trust me, if you're starting a ranch, there's a lot you'll need to remember. Write it all down and you'll never forget. No worries, Rosie, you have a good lurk friend. You take care. Go get some food. Actually, that makes sense. Here, I've got something for you too. A pocket full of herbivore food? Yeah, it's all I brought. Besides, that's a hungry-looking Parasaurolophus. And you can't exactly eat a journal. You'd be surprised. That's some of the best herbivore food that shells can buy, courtesy of Corlin's Randoms in Abundance. If you're looking for more of that or anything else, Pebble Plaza should be your next destination. It's not far and it's got everything. Hey, make sure you meet Marlo. He'll get you anything you need to fix up this pen and the rest of your ranch. Owen, rude. Well, look at it, it's a mess. We'd better go. Sorry about Owen. What? What did I say? Hope to see you sometime, and good luck with moving in. Yes, good luck, and trust me, that journal will be your new best friend. Second best friend. Bye now. Bye-bye. Oh. Cute. Journal. Lucky needs attention. She always needs attention. Sky blue ultra rare? Hell yeah. We gotta meet the locals. Find the Parasaurolophuses. Okay. Oh, Lucky wants food. I can't move. Herbivore food. There you go, buddy. Why are you confused? Let me give you pets. Aw. The little tail wag. So cute. Visit Pebble Plaza. Sure. Let's go. Okay. Oh! We're going real quick now. We move so fast in this game. Viridian Valley discovered. Dinos! Oh, it's so cute. New friends. Oh, he's scared. Sorry, buddy. He's curious, though. I don't think I have what it takes to summon him yet. Oh, there's purple! Wyatt Urple! Wyatt Urple. I like picking up things. Lucky has leveled up. Let's go. We got 2 pairs. Oh, let me pick this up. Shout out to all the pears. Clover. How do I pick that up? Equipping your journal and holding that. How do I equip my journal? Am I doing it? Hey, there we go. Can I write about this? The dreamstone? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I can pick that. Okay. I haven't played this game in a long time. It has been, a minute. Oh, I can't be on Lucky. Okay, hold on. Sorry guys, I'm learning how to play this game. I see some little guys over there. I know Lucky needs a pet. Little fellas. Look at them! Fella to fella communication. They're tiny. They are like animals to me. Oh, that one's pink. He's singing at me. He's so cute. Oh, a person. Hello. Agami. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Come over. Gawping? Is that a word? Gaping? I don't know what she means. Come over and say hello. Ah, are you the wee beaky who just moved into that old ranch? Welcome to Paleo Pines. Finally, that place needs a good weeding like, oh my gosh, these words. Whereosaurus needs watermelons. My name's Agami, but everyone around here just calls me Granny. Hi Sporgy, welcome! It's good to see you, friend. I hope you're doing well. Hi! Old people sayings. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, welcome on in, friends. It's great to see y'all. Yeah, we're just playing some Paleo Pines today. It's like Stardew Valley, but you can ride dinosaurs and shit. It's awesome. But yeah, we're just getting into it, so welcome on in. Come on, let old Granny introduce you to the neighborhood. Oh, and if you don't mind, leave your steed out here. Too many whatnots and whiplets inside to have eager dino tails swinging about. Great galloping galleys. Is that a Parasaurolophus? I can't say that word. No worries, Dano. You take care. That sounds amazing. It's so cute. It's so fun. I haven't seen one of them in the valley since I was knee-high to an oviraptor. Ha, what am I saying? I'm still knee-high to an oviraptor, but I make up for it with charm and hair. Anyways, yes, Steed's gotta stay out of here. Even if she is a Parasaurolophus. Wow. Sorry, Lucky, I won't be long. Don't wander off. Right, this way. Right this way. That's how you say that. After me. This game is so cute. I love it so much. Hold on, can I pause? Okay, I'm gonna tab out real quick just to make sure my mic is still working, because it wasn't working earlier. Oh no, it sounds like shit. Oh, great, good to know. Okay. Um, Let me put tunes on and give me 1 sec to fix this. 1 second. Hello, hello? Okay, I think I fixed it. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, sorry about that. My mic is silly. Welcome to Pebble Plaza. If we don't got it, you don't need it. Actually, it's more like if we don't got it, you're out of luck. Ha! At least until the path to Dapplewood is open again. But that's a problem for another day. We've got enough, and that's enough. Pebble Plaza is a place for gathering and trade. If you got crops, seeds, bits of wood and stone, someone here will trade for it. Plus, you can trade anything for shells here. We use these as a sort of common currency. It sounds better? Okay, good to know. Yeah, my mic is dying. Yippee! Go on, here's a few from me, in case you see something you like. Don't spend it all in one place. Ha! Thanks, Mike. Yeah, real. Here, let me give you a quick tour. That's my stall over there. I've got seeds to grow just about anything, from pumpkins to pineapples. Well, usually anyways. These days it's more like potatoes to potatoes. Slim pickings these days, I'm afraid. Did I mention the path to Dapplewood is blocked? I'm sure I did. Top of the hill, you'll usually find Pippin. Not today though, it's baking day. Pippin makes poppins. Pippin's real sweet, and poppins are, well, I'll let you decide for yourself. Tell you what, you come back tomorrow and meet them. They'll sort you out with a tasty snack. Well, a snack. Right, see that lad behind me? That's Corlin. If you're after anything, Corlin's the best place to start. He's got everything from flowers to fibrous fibdibbers. I don't know. He's not much of a chatterbox, but he's well stocked and cheerful enough. Have a good lurk, Sporgy. Thank you for stopping by, friend. Take care. And over to my right is Marlo. Marlo, come and say hello. Marlo, Matcha just moved into the old ranch in the valley. I've heard. Lovely spot. Pleasure to meet you. Marlo's our woodsman. Takes care of the trees around here. Not only that, give the man a stick or a log and he can build pretty much anything with it. Pride of the Pines, we call him. Oh, hello? Can we help you? Go! Gone. Nobody calls me that, but I'll admit I'm pretty good with my hands. Sus. If there's something you need, I'll do what I can, but there's only so much I can do without my proper workshop tools. Poof. Yeah, gone. Speaking of which, any word on the path to Dapplewood, Granny? Haven't checked myself, but I reckon we'd hear about it if anything changed. Well, anyway, lovely to meet you, Matcha. Hey, since you're fixing up that old ranch, I reckon these should come in handy. Happy housewarming to you. From strong roots come ripe fruits. Well, Marlo, just when I think you couldn't be any nicer, you go and outdo yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Told you Marlo is a decent chap. Those will come in handy, I'm sure. Soon as I've got time, I'll swing by your ranch and show you how to use them. Hello? But for now, I'd best be hopping along. Stop by my stall, I might have something for you. Ooh, I need a sip after that. I've been yapping. Ugh. Alright, let's go see her. here's me here. Let's give you something to welcome you to the Viridian Valley. Just some carrot seeds. Not much, but better than a tooth in the tail. True. Can't wait for someone to reopen my way home, though. My garden must be in a terrible state. See anything else that interests you? Let's trade. What have you got? Oh. I think I'm good for right now. Toodaloo, buckaroo. Yeehaw. Alright, what do you have? Hey there, Matcha. Nice to see you again. The shop is so cute. I know. I don't need any of this either. Oops. Let's check out this person. Matcha, right? I'm Coraline. Pleasure to meet you. Let's trade. I love the music. Yeah, I don't think I need any of that. Hello. They're on a mission. The poppin' guy, Pippin, is not here. Well, let's explore. Can I go up here? Nope. Oh. I think that's all for the town right now. What are my quests? Oh. I've got more things. Yeah, just jump over the fence. Yep. Perfect. Excuse me. Oh, I need to buy herbivore food from this guy.
You've got mail.
Blair's Haunt, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. You are also playing Paleo Pines. Welcome, welcome. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is our first Paleo Pines stream. We're having a great time so far. I hope you had a great time too. How was your stream? Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome, raiders. If you don't know me, my name is Matcha. I use they, he pronouns, and I am a cyberbat who lives in your PC. Yeah, today we're doing some Paleo Pines. Just a nice chill stream today. Yeah, welcome on in, everyone. And thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Stream went well. I took in so many new dinos today. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Let's take some of that. I'm doing pretty good today. Thank you. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Having a good, chill day. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, wait, Matcha. I haven't been by the old ranch in years, but from what I've heard, it's, well, let's say it's a bit of a fixer-upper. Now, I don't mean to boast, but fixer-uppering is kind of my specialty around here. Let me walk you home and we'll see if there's any basic maintenance I can help with. Sound good? Yippee! Oh. We're loading. Where's Lucky? Oh, good, there she is. Run. Wow, this old place sure brings back memories. Main character Matcha so excited? Yes. I feel a little guilty letting it get into such a state. If only you could have seen what it looked like back in the day. Still, then it is for then. Then, what? Okay, still, then is for then, now is for now. Let's see how beautiful this place can be again. Well, if you're going to start somewhere, best to start small. Might I suggest we begin with Lucky's little patch of paradise? Let me take a closer look here. In the meantime, could you see if you can find some old fence posts laying around? Yeah, I can do that. Yoink. How many do I need? Oh, there I go. 4, okay. Ah. There we go. There we go. Okay. How's my mic sounding, by the way? Is it still okay? That should be enough. Step over here and see if you can take out one of those posts you found. Better, actually? Okay, awesome. I've had to unplug it so many times today to get it to work. It's so frustrating. Equip a fence post. Is this a fence post? Oh. Hell yeah, we did it. Gorgeous. Hell yeah. And now for the finishing touch. Every pen needs a gate. Oops, wrong button. Oh my gosh, wrong button again. There we go. Excuse me. Oh god. Oh god, Lucky. Oh my god. She wants in that pen. Oh. There she goes. Okay. Singular brain cell moment. Real. Hello, Lucky. Aw. The baby. Oh. Oh, she's hungry. Okay, what are we up to now? Hi, Doodle Dude. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. Welcome back, Dano. It's good to see you too. Welcome, everyone. God, I love the high emote. Both of them. The Miku one and the waving one. Okay. You see my... Oh, you can't see my cursor. That's fine, honestly. Okay, I guess we can do some cleaning up around the farm. Miku sushi, yes. Can I clean this up? Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, I want sushi so bad. Looks like we don't really have the energy to do anything else. We can go ask Owen about the Parasaurolophus. I don't know where he is, though. That's the thing. There's a map, isn't there? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Is that him? Whew, I'm cold. My fan might need to be turned off soon. Miku is in a sushi commercial and it's great. Yes. Ah, thank you for the streak, Doodle Dude. Funny dino game. Let's fucking go. I love this game. It's so cool. It's so cute. I haven't played very much of it, but that's okay. How's the temp been over there? It's been pretty decent. it's been warm, but not too hot. At night it gets really nice. Nice and cool. But yeah, it's really not that bad. How has it been where you are? Glad it's not overwhelming heat. Yeah, me too. Am I going the right way? Okay. Ah! I will stretch, thank you. Let me do that right now. Ooh. Big stretch. Oh, thank you for the stretch. Okay. And we go this way, I think? I think he lives over here. Yeah, there he is. Hey, buddy. Oh, hello again. Welcome to my house. Been in the 20s, not too bad, but I have very much been inside. Oh my gosh, I can't read today, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's been similar here. I have also been inside quite a bit, but that's okay. Please don't mind the mess. I wasn't expecting visitors today. I don't mind. Oh, you're too kind. How is the new house? Have you worked out a plan yet? Not really. What? No plan? Item number 1 on any plan I make is make a plan. Sometimes I don't even make it past item 1, but it still makes for a great day. And in the high 90s all month? Oh. That sounds terrible, I think. I don't know Fahrenheit. 20? Yeah, 20 is like nice where I live. In Celsius. We're Canadian here, we use Celsius. Celsius, yeah. High 32s? Oh, that sounds awful. Okay, bro, I need to ask you about the parasaurolophants. Oh, here we go. Lucky sure isn't the only parasaurolophus out there. You guys say 20s and I think of freezing winter? That's funny. Yeah, 20 is good. Minus 20 is cold. It's been getting hotter. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I hate the heat. Oh boy, a mango. Okay, we've updated that quest. We need to ask Granny about the parasaurolophuses. Not even the hottest state. Oh, brutal. 90 sounds terrible. It really does. Like the 80s. That sounds hot. I don't know. I don't know Fahrenheit. I'm a simple Canadian. I don't really want to be here right now. Nothing really for me here. I don't know where the fuck I am. .34 with a high of 36 Celsius. Yeah, that sounds pretty awful. Oh, look at these guys. Wyatt Earple. 27 Celsius for you. It's about the same where I am right now. I like this purple guy. They're so cute. Okay, I need to go into town. We're all just struggling in the summer. I'll see you soon, Lucky. I'll be right back. Yeah, I don't like the summer. I can't wait for fall. I'm so excited for fall. Hello, Granny. We need to chat about the Pyrosaurolophuses. Yeah, I love fall. It's so nice. Any Parasaurolophus out there? Parasaurs. I could call them that. Parasaurs. Sure. Can't say I've ever seen one myself, but my family have lived in the area for generations. Who knows? Might be something lie around the ranch that could help your search. It's like spring without allergies. Yeah.
Hey, Vsauce.
Oh.
Michael here.
Hi, Vsauce Michael, and hello, Tech. Welcome on in, friend. I hope you're doing well. I like that I can wear crop tops in the summer, but heat bad belt. I feel that's so hard. Oh, thank you for the head pads. Shout out to crop tops. I love crop tops. Okay, bye. Oh. When was my last ad? I kind of have to go to the bathroom. I need to investigate the path to Dapplewood. I think I'm gonna go home, and then I think we'll take a quick BRB. Yeah, the head pads work with my 2D model. They don't work with my 3D model. I have no idea why. Any other redeems that dubiously function? Head pats and bonk are always dubious. I only wear long sleeves even in the 100+ Texas heat. Oh god. Are you okay, Tech? Little guy. Hello. Little fellas. Whoa! They're so cute. Ah! Hey, the bonk works. Yippee! Feel weird with exposed arms. Fair enough. Oh! Lucky leveled up. Yippee! More stamina! Oh, hi. Kiss my wife. Feel weird with exposed legs. That's fair. Where is the road to Dapplewood? I should look at the map. Where is that? Is that here? Is it here? Is it here? There are no labels on this map. Also, you can't see my mouse. Hi, macho wife. Yes. Wearing sweatpants in Texas? Oh no. Oh no. What does this say? Is that maybe it's over? I think it's over here. Oh, this road is blocked. You're in Ohio now? Not as bad, but still hot. I see little fellas over there. I'm investigating. I have to get off and investigate. Is this not where I'm— oh, what is this? I guess this is not where I'm supposed to be. But yeah, we'll take a quick break when the ad starts. I just want to explore a little bit more. So I have no idea where the path to Dapplewood is. Oh, hi Iris. Thank you for the head pats, friend. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Look at all these cool gamers in chat. Thank you for shouting out Rosie. Hee. Thank you for shouting out Iris. Mod's going a little crazy right now. Yeah, everyone's matcha arriving. Matcha 73 arrive. Yeah, exactly. Where the fuck does it want me to go? The 73 is amazing. Yeah, Twitch is like, you need to have a number in your emotes. And I'm like, okay. Oh, look at these big boys. Oh. They're so cute. Someone probably has the prefix matcha. Yeah, you're probably right. Hold on. Where am I going? Over here? Is this Dapplewood? See more guys. I don't know where it wants me to investigate. Pink. Have a good lurk, Doodle Dude. You take care. Thanks for stopping by. Oh. Yeah, someone else named Matcha? They're stealing my brand. How dare they? Yeah, we can't handle too matchas. Just imagine. It's like that one episode of My Little Pony with all the Pinkie Pies. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about. Okay, I think we're gonna go back to the ranch. I think I know. Where it's the one where she like clones herself. And they're all like jumping all around. I don't know. Okay. Where do I live? I think I live over here. Yeah, I'm gonna clone myself. Spoiler alert. Matcha clone redeem when? What would that even do? Okay, I think we're gonna take a break here. Actually, I want to save first. Stickman matcha. Perfect. Oh, I can just save. Okay. We are going to take a quick break. VTube Studio duplicate of matcha on stream. That would be funny. When there's little creatures or things walking at the bottom of a stream. Yeah, I don't have that program. Tiny clone matchas walking down there. That would be silly. Like little matcha TBH creatures. That'd be perfect. Okay. The criatura. Perfect. Okay. I am going to take a quick break. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll put some words on stream on. That's why I'm so purple right now. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great break. I'll see you soon. Good luck at words. Yeah, take care, everyone. Flashbang! Hello everyone, I am back. Sorry about that. uh, yeah, sorry, I, I, I opened a tab to a page that was like all white. Yeah, welcome back. I hope you had a good break. I hope you got to use the bathroom and grab a snack or a drink or something. And yeah, welcome back, everyone. I have a few things to announce. I am running a sale on my adoptables right now until September. You can use the code WOW25 over in my coffee shop. I'll write that down. For 25% off all my adoptables until September. If you want to buy one. I need them gone. Hee. Also, I got an email from Advanced while I was streaming, and they have new ice shakers and stuff that are Cybertronic themed. They look really cool. They are also selling a half-gallon jug that you can put your Advanced in, which is really tempting. And there are some bundles. So if you're interested, use code MatchaEXE10 for 10% off your order. Hee. Silly. They're good adoptables. Oh, thank you, Dano. I am glad that you like them. What the heck? Rosie. I just saw my email. Aw. Thank you so much for buying the Pride Pleco. Thank you so much, Rosie. I hope you enjoy your new little character. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate the support.
New coffee shop sale from Rosie.
White woman jump scare. Pleco's my beloved. Me too. Rosie, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, friend. New coffee shop sale from Rosie. That was really funny. Alright, how about we get back into this game? Alright. Thank you for shouting out Rosie. Oh, hold on one sec. Okay. I accidentally saw my viewer number and yeah. My brain turned off. Okay, what do we have to do? Talk to Granny in Dapplewood. I don't know where Dapplewood is. Like, what is that? Where? Aw, thank you for the head pats, Iris. Yes, I appreciate everyone for being here and supporting me. Go to Dapplewood, smile. I'm doing my best. I think it might be like over at the top left. I know you can't see my mouse, but... Oh, aw. Cute. Alright, let's go. Let's go, Lucky. Excuse me. Alrighty. Do all the characters have the magical ability to poof? Maybe. Hello, little creature. There's a fence there. But yeah, they might. I have no idea. Poof. I mean, I can poof in real life. Just saying. Wow. Okay, I think we're going up here. Is this Dapplewood? Oh, let's go. I think that we found Dapplewood. Yeah, I'm on a higher magic tier. I have more magicka. Yeah, sorry, Lucky, we can't get past it. Fuck. Clear the boulder. Okay, I can't do any of this right now, so let's go home and go to sleep, I guess. Hello, creatures. I love the pink one. What's it doing? Quiet Urple. No worries, Rosie. You have a good lurk, friend. You take care. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream today. Because I got stuff to do tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I want to keep going, but I also want to relax. You know? Alright, let's clear some things. And then we can go to sleep. Can I clear this og? Or is this enrichment? I think it's enrichment. We can clear it. Oh, sure. Relaxing is important, yes. There we go. Oh, now she's sleepy. I'm sorry, Lucky. Have a good sleep, Lucky. Do what feels right. I will do my best. I don't- wait. No! I know she's unhappy. I didn't mean to take away all of her food. What is happening? Okay, sure, whatever. Yeah, I know Lucky's happy. Alright, let's go to sleep. Save. And we'll keep playing. And let's start a new day. CP! The Eeper! Resting is important for Bat, but Iris is also right. Yeah. Maybe I'll do like one more day. Oh, what have you found, Lucky? What is it? Oh, sorry, I punched my desk. It looks like my old flute. I used to play this all the time for you, didn't I? Well, why not? Let's have a tootle, shall we? For old time's sake? Equip the flute. Flute. Are they shorts or boxers? They're little strawberry shorts. I don't know if you can see them. They have little strawberries on them. Oh. This is like Guitar Hero. I'm jamming. Follow me. Yay, she listened to me. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. I might end stream soon. Oh, here comes Grandma. Bark my branches. Did you hear that noise just now, or am I going flappy? My flute? Oh, that was you? Well, keep practicing. You'll get there one day. Alrighty, Roo. I woke up itching like an ichthyosaur to plant some seeds this morning. Oh, there she goes. I also literally woke up itching. Mary's spare bed gives me the scritchies, but it'll have to do until I can get back home. Anyway, come on, no time to dawdle. Alright, come on, get your hoe out. That sounds like a threat. Hoe. That handy wee hoe gets the soil ready for seeding. Very important step. So go on, take a swing. Alright, well, can I go over here? Let's just put it, like, right here. Hell yeah. Plant some seeds. I have some seeds. Equip the seeds. And then we gotta water them. Yippee! Yeah, we gotta water them. Hold on. Hold your horses. Alright, pond over here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I should have planted closer to the pond. Man. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. "3D Stardew with dinosaur vibes?" Exactly. Pretty much. Oh yeah, we can use Lucky to dig. Alright, we gotta grow her some carrots. Carrots. Okay, what do we do today? I think I'm gonna store some things. Well, I could keep farming. I'm gonna keep farming. Ah, what's happening? No worries, Iris. You have a good lurk, friend. You take care. Thank you for stopping by. Wow. Have a good lurk. Yeah, take care, friend. Oh, there we go. And now we gotta water. Oh, I'm running low on energy. Just like in real life. Okay, Now I'll put some stuff in storage. Those can go. Okay. Oh gosh. Camera. Camera, please. Oh, we gotta go meet the poppin' guy soon. Lucky has food. Oh. Lucky is happy. Yippee! Alright, let's clear some space. Lucky is leveled up. Let's go. Oh, low on stamina. Sorry, Lucky. Okay, so it's 1 to use the journal. Okay. Interesting. um... Yeah, I think I'm gonna end stream. I'm sleepy. Let's save. Game saved. Let's quit. I'm sleepy. Alright. Oh, look at that long boy in the back. Alright, let's get some tunes going. And I'm gonna switch scenes. I'm so eepy. I'm so eepy. Alright, gamers. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had so much fun. I can't wait to play. Oh! I bonk. I can't wait to play more of this on stream. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you all so much for stopping by. And let's look for someone to raid. I don't have any friends online. Wow. Hi, Sporgy. Thank you for the wow. Unfortunately, we're just ending stream. Yeah, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I am glad you had fun. Thank you. I think we'll just do another Animal Channel raid because I have no friends on. We're loading, we're loading. Give it a second. My Twitch was frozen. Come on, Twitch. Come on, buddy. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Oh my gosh, my Twitch. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Okay. Where's my music? Oh, new song. Okay. Okay, perfect. Thank you for the head pats, what is your name? Sorry. Demo, thank you for the head pats, friend. You take care. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna go raid some bunnies. Much love. So much love. But yeah, no raid message today. But join the Discord if you want. It's a lot of fun. We chat in there, and it's a good way to stay updated on all my things. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great day. I will see you on Friday, I think. Hold on. Friday, yes. And yeah, have a great day, everyone. See you later. Take care. Bye-bye.